It seems like no matter where we are on this journey, every time we stumble across a problem, it has to do with a relationship. Something's not right. It could be a relationship with ourselves. It could be a relationship with someone else, or a thing, or money, or a job, career. We feel like we've got it figured out for a moment, and we grab our hands around it and think we finally figured it out. But like a mist or a fog, like water through our fingers, it's gone. We keep coming back to it, though, and it's a cycle that keeps going over. Think, there's got to be one thing. There's got to be some way I can get on top of this, that I can figure it out. Well, there is. Jesus said that He came so that we might have life, that we might have eternal life, and that we might have it abundantly. It says in the Bible that we were created by Him and for Him. This life is way too complicating for us to run. It wasn't ever meant for us to run, but we keep trying. We keep putting ourselves and our trust in this instead of God. We rely on ourselves instead of His teachings and His laws and His commandments, and we keep coming up short. Whenever we put that wall between us and God, it's taken incredibly seriously. In the Bible, it teaches that the punishment for that wall is death. In the Bible, that wall is called sin, and it teaches us in the Bible that if we die with that wall there, it's there forever. Imagine being in a courtroom and you have a speeding ticket and you're willingly going to write a check to make that ticket go away. Well, Jesus said in the Scriptures that there will come a day where we're each appointed to die and stand before God in judgment. On that day, the price for the sin in our life, the price for the wall, isn't going to be a check. It's going to be eternity without God. But Jesus that day says, I have come to take the sin away from you and to put it on my shoulders. And when He died on the cross, the very last thing He said was, it is finished, paid in full. On that day, all the sin, all the loss was taken from us and put on Him when He died on the cross. Is that something you need? Is that something you want? To have those sins not only forgiven on that day, but forgotten on that day. You can have that hope right now. You can have that promise at this very moment. Talk to God right now and admit to Him that you have put a wall between Him and you. Admit your sin to Him and ask to put your trust in His Son, Jesus Christ. Accept what Jesus did on the cross for you when He took your sin on Himself when He died. By admitting that you're separated from God, by asking Jesus to come into your life, to put your trust in Jesus, will have those sins forgiven and forgotten. And you will have the hope of eternal life and the promise of an eternity with the one that you were created to be with.